Boo!
Can you see the fear in someone's eyes? Why is it so evident? So striking, as if you could feel the raw emotions emanating from them. And yet you're only looking at a small fraction of a person's being. But that's all you need. No other body part or facial feature offers the same type of emotional access. Our eyes inform us of the world around us, but they also hold a subtle means of communication. That's why in movies, eyes are the most effective way of conveying emotion, without having to utter a single word. In today's Elements of Horror, we will be taking a look at how the horror movie genre uses eyes to instill fear in us. When we are afraid, our pupils become dilated, and our eyes change shape, becoming wider. It is believed we do so to take in more information from our surroundings, so that we can assess if we need to protect ourselves from any roaming threat. But at the same time, it's a non-verbal method of warning people close by. Unlike animals, we have developed our eyes not only to be a surveying tool, but a manner of social interaction. That's why one of the unique differences we possess is the large amount of white space around the iris. This has made it easier to determine the direction someone is looking at, and how they might be reacting to what they're seeing. Once we see the rising amount of white space called sclera, it initiates a fear response in our amygdala, signaling we should follow suit and prepare for danger as well. So when you're watching a horror movie or any other genre with a character opening their eyes out of terror, this activates our primal fear responses. That's why we become tense and unnerved at the sight of someone else's reaction. But the peculiar thing is this same effect can be sparked by simply showing a character with an above average or unnatural amount of sclera, without the expression being caused by fear. Instead, it can be caused by someone's permeating malicious intent.
The shadow hated the girl so much, but so long.
In this case, the eyes are a steady flow of anger, hatred, and resentment, uninterrupted by tears or our inborn need to blink. It's abnormal and unwavering, just like the character's need for vengeance. We sense the endless scenarios of violence boiling over her frenzied stare. It can also be a way to impose dominance.
Closer.
This isn't about raw emotion, but cold, calculated control. Eyes always watching, always ready, challenged, but never defeated. A predator, sizing down its prey, just like the signature Kubrick stare. The head tilted downwards, and the eyes locked onto you from under the brow, filled with a demented focus, offering a glimpse into the character's matching skewed outlook. The gaze of a cracked mind. But they can also be a window into someone's internal struggle. Or an eventual corruption. Eyes are our insight of who we are, so to alter them would be a sign of our changing nature, but most important, the loss of our identity. This could be a willful decision, like what we see with masked slashers, where it's to hide their identity or to obscure their humanity. They are no longer people, but the symbolic threat of death. It's also a clear sign of inhumanity. We tend to look for faces, so when we see one without eyes, it's very disquieting. The lack of eyes cuts us off from any insight into the creature, so we know mutual understanding is an impossibility. Another reason why eyes are so effective in horror movies is because maintaining eye contact is something we rarely do, especially when we're looking at someone in their moments of intense fear or derangement. The best filmmakers know how to place you front and center as if someone is staring right at you. Generally, we avoid eye contact and we feel awkward when we accidentally catch someone else's gaze, as if for a second we've intruded upon each other. But that's what this is about. Intimacy. Eyes are a clear way of penetrating someone's personal comfort zone. We feel what we see, so when we look into someone's disturbing eyes, we can't help but feel affected. We don't only absorb their raw emotions, but the unpleasant nature of who they are. You see, the emotional weight of the eyes is meant to invade the characters and the audience's inner being. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We invite you to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. The last installment for Elements of Horror is going to come out next week. Make sure to set your notifications so you know what the next theme is going to be about. Today's musical composition was made by our dear friend Eduardo Gonzalez. If you like his work, then you can find his information down in the description. And if you wish to support our channel so we can keep making videos like this one, then please check out our Patreon page. Until next time.